Hello, Athesh Gaming here. You might have noticed I've gotten some new editing software and expect to see some new and improved attempts at making these videos more watchable and enjoyable for you. That being said, what we're going to get started today is the Boomkin PreRaid gearing. I'm going to be trying to go through every class and spec and talk about easy to attain gear to get while you are leveling. So the reputations you'll need as a Boomkin will be revered with the Shatar for your head enchant, Aldor, honored and exalted for the inscription and greater inscription of the orb, and Lower City exalted for Gavel of Unearthed Secrets, and Signarian Expedition exalted for Ashian's Gift. Additionally, there's one crafted item here, which is the Bracers of Havoc. You can look in my tailoring video, which will be here, for the list of mats, but overall it's not a very expensive item. As far as the assumptions and rules, it is unknown whether spell hit gems will be in at launch, so this pre-raid gear set is made to hit cap you without spell hit gems. If they are in, then of course that changes things. You can go for some more crit gear. Presuming that you will go Alder rather than Scryer for the endgame shoulder enchants. Scryer is stronger earlier on due to a blood gem, which is a trinket that gives 22 spell hit. It's quite good, quite strong early on, but late game you'll just be using the shoulder enchants for them. So pick your poison. If you are keen on being as good as you can be early on, then go Scryer and switch to Alder later. Since this gear set does not have any hit in gems, feel free to sub them out for whatever gems are convenient, cheap, or easy, otherwise easy for you to get. If you get some epic gems from instances, then throw them in there. So this is the 70 upgrade for a Boomkin. As you might notice, there is 16% spell hit, along with 823 spell damage. And I'm going to go through these slot by slot, talk about where you can get them, where you can pick them up, and how hard they should be to get. So first off, we have Druidic Helm of Second Sight, which is from Terran Gorefeed I Am in Shadowmoon Valley. Quest reward, super easy to pick up. And if you notice, most of the stuff above here is either instance, very expensive tailoring, Badges of Justice, or this one, which is a 4% drop. So you can maybe look at getting this one, the Incanter's Cowl, but 16% drop from Mechanar, or 100% drop from a quest. And I don't believe there's a substantial difference between these two. This one has 8 spirit. Yeah, the cloth and leather ones are basically identical, other than the leather one has more armor and doesn't have spirit. So you can probably be fine picking either one. I just went with the druidic one. For the neck, we want Brooch of Heightened Potential, which is from Shadow Labyrinth, 17% drop. However, Natasha's Ember Necklace and Torque of the Sethic Prophet are both quest rewards. So this one is the only one that gives spell hit, but if you have other means of getting spell hit, then both of these are quest rewards that are also very good and easy to pick up. Cloak, Sethic Halls. You're going to be doing a lot of these to get Exalted Lower City, so it's pretty set that you'll be doing these instances a fair amount. This is a really good cloak. Normal instance, 12 spell hit, 22 spell damage. You notice it's like Cloak of the Necropolis from Nax, then Gruul, Kazakh, and Malkazar. Now, some of these may have slightly better stats, but this is your best bet for efficient getting a cloak. Next up, we have the Auchenai Anchorite's Robe. Also, ridiculously good. It's from Auchenai Crypt's Quest. 23 spell hit, 28 spell damage. One of the best pieces that you can get, and it's just from a quest. So make sure you do this one. Everything will be alright. Bracer Havoc, like I said, this is a tailoring item. They're some of the best bracers you can get in Phase 1 of TBC, so pick them up. Gavel of Unearthed Secrets. So this is Lower City Exalted, and you really do want to get Lower City Exalted for this mace. It is very good and fairly comparable to you're losing like 40 to 40 or so spell power for the top end of the phase 1 epics, like the gladiator weapons and Prince Malchazar and Doomwalker items, but really it's quite good. If you can't get that one, then looking for like the Runesong Dagger or maybe one of the other exalted ones, but even then, you're really best off just push and get the gavel. As far as offhand, you actually have two choices. So there's Lamp of Peaceful Radiance and there's Starheart Lamp. This one has more stats. This one has some spell crit. Um, one's from Arcatraz, one's from Black Mass. You should really try and get one of these two when you're running these instances. Um, they're going to be your best offhands for a while, at least until you get into, Karazhan or spending badges. And I'm trying to avoid spending badges. Obviously, if you can eventually get the Talisman of Calicos for 50 damage, which will blow these out of the water, but you're going to need spell hit for that. This is your saving badges, and you can get these pretty easily. So gloves, you can see these ones come up a lot. Mana Spark gloves from the Underbog. So this is what you can get while you're getting your rep for Ashian's gift. 15 spell hit, 16 spell damage, two gem slots. Really, 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 really good. You'll wear these until you either get raid gear or crafted gear. Mindfire waistband. Also really good. Blood Furnace, you can get this super early, level 61. There aren't that many other easily to obtain belts that are at the same level. Like there's a heroic one. There's tailoring, the Girdle of Ruination. This one's a little bit more expensive. This one takes Shadowcloth. Spellfire belt. So these are all pretty expensive to get. This is super cheap to get. Though you can also get, it's a little worse, but you can get a Doll's Gift, which has more spell power and more crit, but no gem slots. So if you don't want to get Mindfire, or you don't see it when you're doing Blood Furnace, you don't want to go back for it, then the Arcatraz Quest Belt is also very good. So next one is Kurenai Kilt. I didn't include these because you can get either of these from your respective faction's rep, the Kurenai or the Maghar. Or you can try and get Khadgar's Kilt of Abjuration from Black Morass, or even the quest ones from Manitomb. So you don't have a lot of great stats on these, so just whichever gives you a lot of spell power and gem slots is good here. Now, Shattrath Jumpers, Akadon quest, another lower city rep quest that you'll definitely be doing. You could say that the Sigil Lace Boots are better, but they're a drop from Arcatraz, and these are just literally guaranteed. So, rings. Ashian's Gift, I mentioned, is Cenarian Expedition Exalted, so 100% guaranteed, just get the rep. Evoker's Band is from a quest in Shadowmoon Valley. You can also do the Netherstorm quest. These rings are actually identical. Now, there are some other good rings in here, but they all take badges or from Exalted or require you to beat raid content. So like Band of Crimson Fury is obviously better, but it's from Mechtherodon. This is stuff you're getting beforehand. Now trinkets. Trinkets are the biggest one. So Starkiller's Bauble is from a Netherstorm quest, Horrors of Pollution. Terokkar Tablet of Vim is from Torgos and Terokkar Forest. These are both spell hit ones to get you to 16%. However, there are better trinkets, and you'll want to get them. This is the one I mentioned earlier, the Scryer's Blood Gem. That's really good. This is the reason why you would go Scryer's early. It's got 32 spell hit rating. And another one you'll want to get is Quagmire's Eye. It's also very good. But you have other ones like the Arcanist Stone, 25 spell hit rating. Icon of the Silver Crescent from Badges. A lot of really good trinkets. These ones are just to fill in your gap. And then as far as your idol, Ivory Idol of the Moon Goddess, very strong. It's not what you'll use Oh, actually, I was incorrect. This one's heroic only. So you might end up using Idol of the Moon to start. In no way do you want this to be your end idol. This is the one that you get at the end. It's from the Flying Form quest, which may not be in at the beginning, but is what you would pick. It adds 20 spell critical strike rating to your Moonkin form. So it adds essentially 100 critical strike rating to your raid if you're in a party with 4 other casters, which you likely will be. It also is really good for cat druids as well because it's 20 critical strike rating, 100 critical strike rating. So you'll see this one put on a lot of lists and you just wear it forever. So basically, in summary, that is the pre-raid gear you should aim at for balanced druid. Now, of course, you're going to replace this. You're going to get crafted items. A quick note on enchants. So you might see I have spell damage or major spell power here rather than Sunfire. Sunfire is 10 more damage on your primary damage type, so arcane, but it's really expensive and you're going to replace this. So you're better off just going for cheaper enchants, like even here, Mystic Spell, the blue spell thread rather than the runic spell thread. You're going to replace these pants. So if you get the cheap version on pants you're going to replace, they'll get you a little better now, but you'll be able to save money to put, the good one on your crafted pants, which you're saving up for. So don't go all out on the enchants and gems for your gear that you're just going to replace anyways. I would personally much rather put the cheap gems, the cheap but attainable enchants on the gear, and then replace it as soon as you can get into raids and start farming those and start chasing items in heroics to replace them as well. So that is it. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and if you have any ideas on things you'd like to see or improvements I could make in these videos, I'm happy to hear it. Anyways, till next time, peace.